And watching cops. Hell yeah. We're gonna skip this. Then I have to go to dashboard, social alerts. Hell yeah, man. Been watching them cops, bruh. Social alerts, Twitch. Not now, man. Oh yeah. We were watching a good one last night, man. This guy, he was he had like he was in a truck. The truck wasn't his. And man, what did he have? I don't know. I don't think I want to say he had meth, but I don't think he did. But anyways, home dude was like, they pull him over. Sorry, I was reading something. So they pull him over. I forgot what he had. I think he might have been drinking. It's meth so often, right? But I think he was drinking or something like that. Anyways, they tell him to get out of the truck is not his. They tell him to get out of the truck. And what was it? I gotta merge this. When he gets out of the car, the dude is not wearing he's not wearing pants. He was wearing like so they pulled him over because somebody said that he was like urinating or whatever. And so the cops went after him. They finally pull him over. And when they do, he's not wearing any pants. He's wearing like just his underwear. But you could tell that he like peed in his underwear. Oh man, it was so nasty, dude. It was so like it was nasty, bro. But that like the dude knew though, like you know what I'm saying? The guy knew. He was just like completely out of it, man. And so the cop was like, "Oh, you know, you normally you normally go around town dressed like this, dude?" He told him something like that. It was funny. Well, I mean, it was sad, but some of them you wonder. You're like, bro, like what happened, man? What happened to this dude? Like, how did he get there? You know what I'm saying? And I just think like a lot of people they spiral, you know? Like one thing bad happens and then they just like they spiral out of control, you know what I'm saying? And it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. I watched one last night that had a cross-dressing trucker that was mad that they stole his wallet. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a legitimate you know it's a legitimate argument, you know what I'm saying? He's mad because they stole his wallet. Yeah, it's weird, man. There was another one that he was driving really reckless and they finally catch him, and he had to have been on more than just marijuana, but like he starts yelling. He's like, "I'm a marijuana smoker. So what?" You know, I like weed. And like, but they're like dragging him out of the window of the car. it seemed like he was on more drugs than just weed. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, that's what happens, man. These people, they spiral out of control. You know, and for the most part, they just, I don't know, man. They just want to chill. You know what I mean? Like, but I get it though. Like at the same time, you have to, you have to abide by the law, man. It's like, it's weird. They were like all messed up or whatnot. So, but yeah, watching cops is fun. So how was your day today? You had a pretty decent day today, hopefully. Tonight we are working on Moose's emotes. She is my client now. So now we got to treat her right. Before we was like, whatever. No, I'm just kidding. I never did that. But she did say it's okay for me to publicly show the work, which is nice, and that's why I'm streaming tonight. It was a productive day. Painted our downstairs bathroom, so it's all freshened up before we move out. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I was playing around with the bow, right? So like, when I first made her profile picture, she was like, hey, I want something that's like girly, but, horror type deal. Like, somewhere between like horror and punk and just kind of girly and, glitzy. And so that tends to fit her character well. And, of course, we all have like images that we like that, kind of represent who we are and stuff like that. Like Squidby is very much me, very happy, very positive. It's ugly, but cute at the same time because, he embraces his ugliness. And so it's kind of the same thing with Moose. Like, she's girly and glitzy, but at the same time, she's, horror and punk and stuff. And so anyways, in talking to her, you are so Stanley. Yeah. But yeah, it works, you know what I'm saying? And so talking to her, we were like, she wants the standard emotes, which is, the laughing, crying, whatever, hydrate, be right back, all that good stuff, hype, raid. And, but in the process, I thought it would be kind of cool if, if the bow was like almost an extension of her emotion. And so when she's mad, the bow is mad, and when she's hype, the bow is like, oh, I'm hype, and oh, she's calling out for a raid, that sort of stuff. When she loves something, and so this is very chibi, very anime. Be right back. Because a lot of the time she's, the bow. You like it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. And so she wanted that. Of course, hydrate. And then popsicles. She kind of gave me a little bit of free reign to do emotes and stuff like that. So I'm thinking of using like a very stylized, almost like neon, like a neon light for the text of each emote, which is pretty cool, So hopefully she likes that. But that's the idea, you know. And then this, you know, this one I haven't worked on it yet, but it's going to match her facial features there. The two that she definitely said she needed was this one here, which is her holding a popsicle, and then the other one holding a big mallet with those two initials on it. And so this is, you know, this is what she wanted. This is what this is what I sketched out for her. She approved it. Oh, hey, how's it going? We're talking about your we're talking about your emotes tonight. So yeah, like I was saying, it was all approved. It's all good. So now I'm just kind of refining the sketches so I can do the line art on top of that, and then do all the coloring. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. You know, I used the little bow as an extension of Moose's emotions. The horny hammer, is that what the HH stands for? That's funny. So yeah, that's what, you know. So that's what we're doing. We're just kind of working that out. But yeah, you know, I went live tonight because I'm able to show these off. So thank you very much, Moose, for letting that happen. So yeah, very laid back, very chill. Looks like it's gonna rain here in my house. Let's get into the mood and play some gorillas. We could. We're chilling, man. Chilling. I don't know if they'll block a lot of that music, so not trying to say no, but but yeah, we got into the conversation of gorillas earlier, which is funny because I was or still am, a fan of Blur. Damien Albarn, of course, is the lead singer of Blur, who is the lead singer of Gorillaz as 2D. And Jamie Hewlett is one of my favorite artists. If you're not familiar with his work, he illustrated the Gorillaz. But more importantly, he worked on Tank Girl, which is how I got into his artwork. It took you back a bit about what? About Blur? Yeah. Yeah, that was 97, man. I was just literally fresh out of art school. I went 2 years to art school. I graduated high school in 94. And you know, I went 95, 96. I was in college. At the time that I was wrapping up college, my beautiful queen, the Pink Flingo, she was pregnant with our firstborn. And then, of course, you know, I rented a magazine in Virgin Megastore. Believe it or not, like when that store was still around here in Orlando. You were big into Blur. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, Blur was a pretty big deal back in the day. I want to say them, Stone Roses. There were, you know, Stone Roses was also from the UK, and then of course later on came Fatboy Slims and all, you know, all that good stuff. But anyways, yeah, I was in Virgin Megastore, and I was reading a magazine, and it's like they were talking about this, you know, new band, Gorillaz, and they were kind of explaining it, and you know, just reading that, and I was like, oh, all right, cool. Like, so Damon is has a new band, or you know, whatnot, and is working you know, working with this artist or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, right on. So around 2000, that's when the first Gorillaz album came out. Yeah, first Gorillaz album came out in 2000, and you know, I remember just watching it like, damn, this is crazy. It was so good. And so here we are. Dicef, hey brother, how you doing? Good to see you, man. You know, straight chilling, straight chilling. Look at all those emotes. Sometimes it's really like, if you guys ever feel like, you know, if you guys ever feel like it's pretty amazing to have those emotes, it's pretty amazing for me to have designed them. Dicef, the legend. The square one, man. This whole room's full of legends here, man. Squared, Moose, Dicef. How you doing, man? But yeah, if you guys ever feel like, you know, I feel equally taken back by that, by the fact that I made those for you guys. So of course, thank you so much. It's kind of crazy too how many other projects I've done. You know, it's like, because there's stuff I can't show, but it always blows my mind, man. You know, I'm a normal person just like anybody else. It's just this is my side job or whatnot, and oop, did I have the wrong? Yeah, here we go. I was on the wrong layer. So you know, it fascinates me too, like just to think, oh, you know, man, I worked on this or I worked on that. I should said I need one chugging wine since I just saw Diceps chugging a drink. All right. Yeah. I've been doing this forever. You know, I've always had a love for technology and artwork. And so I've been fortunate enough to be able to do both. But I've always had like, what do you call it? Like two jobs, you know, like this was my job along with my regular job. And yeah, so it's, you know, it's always been like that. Got the wood. Merge that. Good. Nice. Yeah, I would imagine they go to bed early, huh? The little ones. What? Procrastinating mowing the lawn. Do you have a lawn to mow? Last time we spoke, you were like deep in snow, brother. Over here, I had to take advantage because it's been raining quite a bit. So lock that up. There we go. It's growing like crazy. Oh, it's been in the 80s. Oh, okay, for like 3 weeks. Oof. Wow. No, not really. Like when we first moved to the house, I bought this house in like 2001, maybe somewhere around there. And same thing, you know, young homeowner. I was maybe 25, maybe 27, somewhere around there. The beautiful queen and I bought this home, and so yeah, we were the same way. Hang on. All right. So yeah, the beautiful queen and I bought this house, and I was, you know, same thing. I was looking forward to mowing the grass, and it was like, I don't have a lawnmower. I gotta buy a lawnmower. I gotta, you know, and so that's the cool thing about, yeah, 37. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, that's the average age for like someone buying a home. You know what I mean? We bought early, like we just we had certain opportunities. So like we came from Miami, we came here. I got a really good job right off the bat. I was making way more money than I was in Miami, so it just all worked out, and we got a home early. So we bought this house, we bought cars, we did all that crap. But anyways, yeah, so I was happy. I would mow the lawn every weekend, you know what I'm saying? And then you buy all kinds of stuff. You get a weed eater, and you and you get all this stuff, and you know, you're constantly working on your home. You're constantly doing stuff in your house. Because I mean, it's an investment, you know, no matter what. Oh, sweet. You planted a garden? Yeah, hell yeah, man. Gardens are cool. Yeah, gardens are cool. But anyways, yeah, you know, so we just, that's what we did, you know. So we were excited about cutting the grass and all that good stuff. Then after a while, of course, you know, you get older, and all of a sudden, like cutting the grass ain't as fun. But it's still very exciting because it's your home, right? So there's no, you know, there's no getting around that, that's fine. All right, so let me unlock this one, make a copy of it. This saves me time instead of drawing the same thing over and over and over. So yeah, those are all the things that, you know, you actually, you know what? Let me do this. Duplicate. Might as well do the whole row. There we are. So, yes, and erase. So yeah, you know, like I said, when you're young and you got a brand new house, it's exciting, man. It's a lot of fun. Um, I think people take a whole new like ownership. Like I've seen the difference between like people that rent houses and people that own houses. Not everybody who rents is, you know, is bad, but they kind of don't really care about the property because it's not theirs. You know what I mean? That sort of deal. But when you own a home, you have a oh, I did a boo-boo. There we go. So you have, you know, you have a different sense of like ownership or whatever. And so I've seen it around like certain neighborhoods that, you know, they look bad because they didn't care about it. All right, so I got to do this again. Duplicate and move it over. Okay. So this one. But yeah, it's exciting, man. You should never and we're going to merge this. You should never feel bad about, like, you know, being excited about that sort of stuff. You've inspired me to go vegan. From our last talk on the last stream of yours, I popped into, I'm allergic to cow's milk. Yeah, I remember you saying you were allergic to cow's milk, like a certain protein, right? So I'm having to cut out dairy products. Wow. Well, I mean, can you still have like meat and stuff like that, or like maybe you could just substitute the milk and stuff like that? Oh, and shellfish. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, vegan even for me is hard. There's like a lot of things because I still eat like egg. I still eat cheese. Milk, I can't really do much, so I drink like almond milk or lactate milk. Lately, I've been drinking lactate milk. Dairy is lame. Yeah, man. I have a lot of Asian friends of mine that cannot drink milk either. So they drink like almond milk or cashew milk, which is pretty cool. But you know, hey, if you're going vegan, awesome. Just I would say, oh, okay, I see. Lactate still has cow milk in it. Yeah. Right. So that's my issue because I have an issue with lactose. So it's lactose free, and it doesn't hurt my stomach. But normally I drink like almond milk or oat milk. So yeah, but I went vegetarian, of course, because I can't process meat. Like I have a hard time processing meat. My IBS acts all crazy as hell, and so that's the reason why I went. But I did it little by little. Like it took me a while. I've been vegetarian now for 6 years. Just don't turn into that vegan teacher lady. I don't know who the vegan teacher lady is, but it doesn't sound very good. Yeah, oat milk is awesome, man. It's like if you love the milk that's left over in cereal when you're eating cereal, then you'll love oat milk because it's literally the same. But yeah, it's got like a sweeter taste to it. But yeah, squared. I'm assuming the teacher lady is just like crazy because that does happen. You have some vegetarians and vegans that are pretty hardcore, man. Of course, I'm not. You know, to each their own. Is that the Leon Lush bit? Oh, I don't know. But, you know, of course, there's different reasons why people become vegetarian. Some of it could be for the ethical treatment of animals. Some of it could be just choice. Some of it is healthy, a health reason. So for me, it started out as a health reason. And, you know, as time progressed, yeah, you have a different mindset towards animals. And for me, you know, again, I'm not, it's your choice. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to convert anybody into veganism or vegetarianism. You do whatever you want. And of course, you do it for your own reasons. For me, you know, like I said, it was a health thing, but also, you know, a food sustainability thing. So like we have way too many people, and it's becoming harder and harder to produce any kind of food, whether it's meat or vegetables or whatever. Hey, how's it going? Cryptoxic, how are you, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for joining in. But yeah, so like, just in general, we have a sustainability issue when it comes to food, whether you're vegetarian, you know, Vegisaur, Omnisaur, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's like, so I believe we have to fix that. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of like really interesting things. And again, I'm not preaching to anybody here, right? Are we good? Chicken nugs are good. Sweet and sour sauce, yes. Sweet and sour sauce is nice. But yeah, again, I'm not trying to preach to anybody or whatever. You know, I'm not one of those like preachy vegetarians. But you know, there is a food issue that we're dealing with, because whether you eat meat or vegetables or whatever, we're running out of ways to, like, it's getting harder and harder to produce food for so many people. But my booty sore. My booty be sore, bro. That's funny. But you know, there's a company, I want to say it's either Sweden or somewhere in the Netherlands or whatever, that is actually combining a fish farm with vegetable farms. And so they're producing white people taco. That's what we talked about last time we were here. Burger ingredients in a taco shell. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, there's like a company who is combining a fish farm with a vegetarian farm. They're producing, like, I want to say 10 times the yield in a smaller property than conventional farming. And so that's sustainable farming moving forward, right? It's the same thing with everything. We're trying to move away from fossil fuels. We're trying to get away from fish made of veggies. No. I'll explain here in a minute. There is like fish flavored tofu and stuff like that. Cucumber fish. No, that's an actor. But anyways, so that's sustainability, and we're moving away from everything. So we're trying to get away from fossil fuels. We're trying to do all of this stuff. And so the way it works is the fish produce waste, because of course they're selling the fish, which is great. Hey, you're raising and selling farmed, I don't want to say salmon, but it's a different kind of fish that mahi broccoli. Damn, dude, do you have all of these in your back of your head? You practiced this one, dude. both of you in Cryptoxic. But anyways, yeah, they have a fish. The fish produces waste. That waste gets cycled. It's a hydroponic garden, so that wastewater has nutrients in it that feed the vegetables, and so on and so forth. And so the roots of the vegetables have like minerals and stuff like that the fish consume. What am I, chopped liver over here? And so anyways, that's the way that farm works. Sustainable. So I think moving forward, like moving into the future, that's what needs to happen. So like, you have to source things locally, just kind of work with what you got, that sort of stuff. And so yeah, it makes sense to to just, do things smarter. That's all. And it's not, again, it's not like one thing is better than the other. You know what I mean? I never do that. Squared will tell you we hang out, quite often. I never make it a big deal, I always, take it upon myself to figure out what to eat wherever we're going to go. I never put that burden on him or anyone. You could easily get to that emote by typing bop in all caps. Oh, okay. Oh, I see the little hammer. That's pretty cool. So like I said, I'm not, I'm not the preachy type. So, but I can tell you, for me, it's all about education. So I have seen benefits from being vegetarian. And if, you ever had questions or concerns or anything like that, yeah, feel free to just shoot them my way, man. Hell. So I know that there are some vegetarians that are like, you're killing all the animals, and they want to, free everybody and stuff like that. I get it. I do like the ethical treatment of animals. You know what I'm saying? They should live out their life in peace, and nobody should really mess with them too much. But, it is what it is. So I think a lot of the change has to come from just from us, So it's a long way to say those people are vegan for clout. Yeah. It's the same reason why people like keep their Starbucks cups. So they could say they went to Starbucks. But like I was saying, it's a long way to say, take your time and figure all that out, because it's a process just like anything else. And, hopefully it works out for you and you're healthy and everything's good, like, yeah, I don't like that. Maybe this should be like this. I just eat whatever I can get my hands on, because I'm a salute. Yeah, I mean, hey, I get it. Part of me, going vegetarian was, like I said, for health reasons, for the IBS stuff, and just, good eating in general. I wanted to eat good food. Laz, you coming to watch the OG Fright Night tonight over at Netflix and Kill? Oh, I had no idea. It's weird. Does he post on there? Like, how do you get the notifications? Oh, I see it. Heck yeah, man. Interested. Yeah, there we go. So what time? Oh, okay. So it's starting at 9. Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely check it out. I love that movie. All right, Moose. This is just temporary. I don't like this, but I'll fix that. I'll fix it. I promise. So anyways, that was it. That's pretty much it. I'm not looking to make anybody uncomfortable or anything like that, but there is, like I mentioned before, there's a lot of health benefits, and so it's not for everybody. It took me a while. So I wanted to start eating clean and stuff like that, so I stopped eating red meat a long time ago. My feelings aren't hurt. Okay, cool. But yeah, so I started with red meat, and then red meat, pork. I want to say the last thing I ate meat-wise was maybe fish. That was it. And then there was like 2 years 2 years that I was vegetarian, and I had a club sandwich from Metro Diner. It had like ham and turkey and all that stuff, and it's like I couldn't eat it. It felt weird. It felt like wrong. And so I just I gave the sandwich to my wife, and that was it. She's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I don't know. I can't eat it." It feels weird. But you know, just like anything, you become accustomed to it, and you know, you just go from there. Alright, we're gonna merge that, duplicate, and replicate it. There we go. So, but yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been about 6 years now, and I don't miss it. Yeah, Metro Diner. Sadly, it's kind of gone to the wayside, to be honest. Which I'm really upset about. Because the first time I went to Metro Diner, it was really, really good. Yeah, but lately it hasn't been very good. Because what I do love is for breakfast, I love eggs Florentine, which is kind of like eggs Benedict but without the bacon. They put a slice of green tomato, and so I do love that. And I would eat that at Metro Diner, but it's been bad lately. So I've been going to Kiki's for breakfast, which is my wife's favorite. And so, you know, when we want a little treat, we'll go there. But and it sucks because Metro Diner is like really, really good. But hey, you know, whatever. All right, so here we go. Now we got to move this one. If you're not familiar with Metro Diner, it's a local establishment here in Central Florida, and they are known for their chicken and waffles. Really, they do a really good chicken and waffle, which I don't eat it, but I do know that it is good because other people have confirmed it. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I've always wanted to try chicken and waffles. Chicken and waffles. Hey, Step on Me, how you doing? I reached out to you on Instagram. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, you are on the list. You are on the list. And sorry, it filled up kind of fast. I finished. I delivered a commission today, and as I'm delivering it, I got paid for it, and then hey, all right, cool. Woo! As I'm delivering the commission, this client was like, "Hey, I have more if you have time for it." And that was right when I opened the commission. And so his commissions tend to be pretty big. So I filled up fast. So I apologize for that. If anybody was looking to get some stuff done, I had to say thank you on Twitter because, my God, man, like, everybody's so patient, especially all of you guys. I mean, I've done work for you guys, and you've treated me well. and I appreciate that. You know, as an artist, it's you want to have good clients, and I try to be fair. You know, I try to help everybody out. I mean, you know, I don't tend to charge a lot, just because to me it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? And especially all of us here, we kind of help each other out anyways with our channels, and so, you know, I got ways of making profit. I don't need to make profit off of my friends, and so, but you know, of course, this does take away from my family and everything I have to do. So I do have to charge at least something. And you should never work for free, no matter what you do. So, you know, I try to work with everybody, and so hopefully we get everything done. That's the important part. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to succeed. It's like, success is no fun for me if I'm the only one enjoying it. Like, what's the point in that? Right? It doesn't make any sense. And I never understood why, you know, why people do that. I want to celebrate with my friends, you know. If everybody has a good time, we all made affiliate, hell yeah, we're in. If somebody needs some stuff and I'm the one that does it, cool, man. Let's do it. That's just the way I see it. So I may be a fool for that or whatever, but I don't care. I don't take conventional advice and stuff like that. Never have, never will. That's just who I am. Yeah, we are all fools. Why do you say that? Nah, we're not fools, bro. You know, it's really interesting, and it's something that I talked about when it comes to art, right? So, and again, this is not a diss on anybody, you know, because I'm the same way, right? When you have a passion, let's say it's flipping houses, right? Then that's your passion. That's all you want to do. And you know, you have things that need to be done as a house flipper or whatever. And for some reason, the weird thing that happens is you expect everybody that's going to work with you to be passionate about what you're doing. So it's like, why are you going to charge me $500 to change a door? Like, I'm trying to flip this house. You know what I'm saying? Can't you give me a break? And it's like, those, you know, all of those things, those are your goals. Those are your desires. You know what I'm saying? For me, I have a desire to create artwork. I'm not expecting anybody to go with me, you know, to like select me as the artist that's creating your artwork. There's millions of artists out there. There's, you know, there's nothing obligating you to come to me to, you know, to create any kind of artwork. And I'm not a stranger to that. I understand that completely, you know, and that's the thing I never understand about other people. It's like, don't you know that my website is so important? Like, you're going to be designing my website. It's like, no, I'm not. Your website is important to you. And I get that, but it's not important to me. And, you know, and I'm not being a jerk either. I'm not being mean about it. I'm just basically, you know, showing them how it is, you know. It's like, and so I've been fortunate enough to like all have been positive, like positive experiences. But when I worked in graphic arts, I got really burned out really fast because, shoot, man, I just wanted a cool character to put on my merch, and I like characters you create. Yeah, there you go. But when I worked in graphic arts, and I was building websites and, you know, doing logos and business cards and letterheads and all this kind of crap, that's what I would get. You know, these people were like, hey, man, you need to change the color of my website. And it's like, dude, it's 3 a.m. And he's like, you need to change it right now, man, blah, blah. And it's like, no, I'm not ready for business right now, so go away. And so anyways, when I did this sort of work, I never had a negative experience. It was only when I was doing that kind of work that it was like these people were driving me insane. And for no reason at all. For no reason at all, because their passion is theirs. It's not, it's not mine. I can care less. You know what I'm saying? I can care less. And I think what happens is a lot of artists, they become jaded and, they're like, well, screw that. I'm not going to work for this guy. I'm not going to do his job. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. And to be quite honest, you don't have to be like that either. You don't have to be a jerk. It's like you're in control of what you do and what you don't do. And it's okay to say no to jobs. It's okay to turn people down. I have turned very few people down. But that's just me, because everything is a learning experience for me. And so I want to be part of it, but there are certain things that I don't do. I don't do obscene things. I don't, draw nudity or none of that crap or anything, ridiculous that somebody might find funny. That's not me. I don't do that. So I have a standard, I take in certain commissions. I work on those. I've never missed a deadline. I've never not gotten paid. Thank God. Knock on wood. So I see a lot of artists complaining about all kinds of stuff. And I've been fortunate enough to not have to go through that, but I believe it is because of the way I conduct myself and the way I conduct my business. And so bot10 art is very important to me, but that's about it. I'm not expecting you guys to give 3 rats ass about bot10 art. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm always passionate and I get it. Everybody has a vision. Everybody has something that they're passionate about, but your passion is not mine. My passion is not yours. And it's very important to be realistic about that. And so, yeah, that's why commissions fill up so fast. You give a rat's ass. Hey, thank you. Thank you. People are extremely selfish and don't care about others' feelings. And the fact that they have lives outside of work. Yeah, man. No, you like that one? You like the angry bow? And so, yeah, I've seen it so many times. And, as an artist, people are like, oh, you have to do this for me because think about how much publicity you're going to get. And I get 30,000 people to watch my website and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, that's fantastic, brother. That is all great. And so I tend to hang out with artists that are the same way, and again, there, it's very easy. It's very easy for us to be like, look at this guy. What a loser, blah, blah, but we never do it. We never make fun of anybody. I don't make fun of anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just a very simple understanding. It's cool and unique. Yeah. He mad, girl. Yeah, I want these emotes to like really show off your character and your expressions. So anyways, yeah, that's why I say it, to me. Oh, cool. They're online. To me, it's like, I just want to be, I just want to do the project and do something cool and that's it. Like, I killed my ego a long time ago. Don't need it. Never needed it. And I think a lot of people still have to learn that. Be passionate about what you do. That's fine. It's like the squared one. He loves spooky, and I get it. And week after week, I'm there, and he was gracious enough to invite me and be part of the show. And, but at the end of the day, that's his passion. I respect it and I care about it. But then that's it. Like, I'm never going to disrespect it. I'm never going to, you know, you know what it is, weirdo. You know, I'm never going to disrespect it. I'm never going to treat it bad. It's like, but I'm, you know, I'm honestly grateful. I'm honestly grateful. And that, you know, that should be the same for anybody. It's like, that's why I posted today. I was like, hey, you know, holy crap, thank you so much. Because a lot of people have granted me the opportunity to do what I love, and that's create artwork. At the end of the day, that's all I care about. It's the reason why I have such cheap, like, prints, even though people are like, you need to stop, you know, selling prints so cheap. And I'm like, nope. If people love the artwork, they should be able to get it, and it should be readily available to them, and it should be at a good price. And besides, I'm not missing out. I'm not losing. I swear, I'm not losing. And a lot of people don't get that, but it's like, well, no, how else are you going to do this? And how else are you going to do that? You're never going to be able to quit your job and be an artist full time. And it's like, no, dude, that's the whole point. Not everybody's looking to do that. I love multiple revenue streams. I'm not looking to quit my job because I love my job. I love my job. I love what I do. But I also love this too. So why? Why do I have to, you know, pick and choose? And it's stupid. Follow your passion. Be true. For me, it's all about the experience. It's about becoming a better artist. It's about, you know, helping other people. That's why I have my Discord. My Discord is all designed for artists. And if artists need to sit there and vent, let them vent. If they need the best place to buy stickers, I'll tell them the best place to buy stickers, all of that good stuff. Because we're all in it together. We all want to make money. We all want to be successful. And so I'm not going to gatekeep anybody. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not a better artist than somebody else. It's like, no. It doesn't make any sense. I love spooky shorts. Oh, what? Lame ass Twitch podcaster. Who's that? You? Me? Self-deprecation is not good. It's funny, but not good. I love spookyshorts.tv. It's such a great place for me to go when I want to just chill and watch spooky stuff with cool people. They don't judge my weirdness. We weird AF. All right. Everybody got a little weird, man. Everybody got a little bit of weird. You have seen BC's merch. That's some pretty bad art. I don't know who BC is. I apologize for not knowing a lot of the stuff you guys know. Like, I don't know. I'm not in tune with a lot of the stuff that's going on. So part of it is my age. Part of it is because I just don't care. I don't want to. So I don't know who BC is. I apologize, Moose. But yeah, there is there is a lot of bad art out there. No doubt. A lot of it has to do with just people trying to make a buck. They don't really care about the art. They just want the money. And they think, oh, well, I can draw. You can't. So $50 an hour. It's like, no, dude. You can't draw well. And so that's another thing, too. A lot of people tend to equate my talent with, like, the money. And that's not always a good thing. So, like, oh, you know, you should be making millions of dollars. You're so talented. It's like, right. But that's not always what the artist wants or the person wants. Now, granted, you should get paid. But get paid what you're comfortable getting paid. Charge what you got to charge. It's all good. I've seen so many people, like, email me or something. They're like, hey, man, I love your artwork, but I wish I had the money to pay you. I'm like, well, what are you looking to get? You know what I mean? And they're like, well, I want this, I want that. Okay, well, it's going to cost you that. It's like, what? Why? No, that should cost me like, but and it's like, you want to pay me that? Pay me that. No, you're good. I'm just being a meanie head. Oh, okay. Sorry. I see. Competition. And so why? Because people tend to equate talent with value. And I've explained that before on my podcast. It's not always like that, because, somebody can make a painting, sell it for like $400, but I can make a print and sell $400 worth of prints, and it's still the same. Barely competition. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Obviously, you guys do, but so yeah, it's like I have at least like 60 prints on my website, and I sell each one for $15 because part of it, pays for the shipping, so you don't have to pay for the shipping. And I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good. But there's people that are like, nope, this print costs $37 and an additional $15 to ship it, and it's like, whatever it is. It doesn't cost $15 to send the freaking print to somebody. I'm always like transparent, dude. I could tell you one print, like 150. Whoa! There goes my Wii remote. One of these. Hopefully it's not like damaged, but all right, one of these to ship it out, $2. $2.95. One. Hang on. Damn, I hope it's not damaged. It's my Wii remote. I forgot it was up there. It's because I've been playing Zelda. But anyways, yeah, man, that's it. Almost $3 to ship one printout. So it's like, not the Wii remote, right? And so, yeah, it doesn't cost like $15 to ship anything, man. It's like, it's so ridiculous, but people make it out to be like, you got to pay for everything. All right, here we go. We're getting somewhere. Those are looking nice. Nice clean sketches, so then we can do line art on top of that. So yeah. You mean your Switch remote? You playing Yes, I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, it's this that fell. My little what do you call that? Wiimote? The Wiimote adapter. That's what fell. But no, my Wii, thank God, is nice and safe. Or sorry, my Switch. I don't know why I keep saying Wii. I'm so used to calling it a Wii. The Switch. You know what I mean. But yeah, so like, people are ridiculous. Now, granted, it is my opinion. I am entitled to my own opinion, and everybody else is entitled to theirs. I get it. Not all artists have the money to front things. And that's where, that's where the revenue comes from, the multiple revenues, because the idea of a starving artist, quote unquote, the starving artist, I don't like that idea. I don't like that idea, and I don't plan on starving for anyone. So it's like, I'm not asking for anybody to, like, do things for me. But I'm not starving either, man. It's like, nope, not doing it. I love my Switch. I wish I wish I have a capture card because I'd be streaming my games. Oh, cool. Yeah, what do they have now for that? Like Elgato or something like that? There's some cheaper ones out there. We used to my son and I used to have like a gaming channel, and we used an adapter. I forgot what it was, but it was like an HDMI adapter, and we would capture it that way. I forgot what it was, but it was fairly cheap. I think it maybe $25, something like that. So it's not too bad. But yeah, that's today's lesson. Follow your passion. Don't worry about it. Oh, Mussy's crying. $8:13. So I've been going for about an hour and 12 minutes. All right. Here we go. Oh. Sad skull. Everybody has their own thing. But yeah, just remember, man, just because you have a passion doesn't mean you share that passion with other people. I learned that the hard way. and again, it's like, it may sound like I'm being a jerk, but literally I found that out the hard way. Because I used to be the same way. I'm like, man, what the hell's wrong with these stupid people? Don't they know that I'm an artist, bro? They need to buy my stuff. I used to be like that. And then somebody was like, really? Like, why do you think anybody should purchase anything from you? Like, why? It's like, because? It's like, no, nobody's obligated to do anything. Like, got a shower before the movie night. All right, brother. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you over there. I'm going to get my dinner here in a minute. But that person was right. It's like, yeah, what am I thinking? Nobody is obligated to do anything. It's like, you're not obligated to park anywhere. You're not obligated to do nothing. And man, did that make sense. I was like, damn, they got me. They got me, bro. Whoop. And so that kind of changed my mindset, for sure. And ever since then, it was like, you know what? Yeah, what am I thinking, man? Paste. Move. There we go. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful all the time that people, that people choose me, that they came to me. I'm very grateful for that. Very grateful. I never pretend. There's people that are like, don't ever say that. Don't ever, show humility or blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nah, you have to, no matter what, because nothing in life that you do it by yourself. Nothing. The only thing you do by yourself is die. And even then, sometimes you need assistance with that. So, I'll leave you tabbed up till your stream is over. Oh, okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's you know, again, it's one of those things. So, Moose, I appreciate you for choosing me. And we talked earlier, which was super cool because my artwork reminds you of the gorillas, and rightfully so. My art style comes from several different artists. It happens, you know. All artists tend to kind of, you know, emulate what they love. And so for me, like I said, Jamie Hewlett is one of my favorite artists. Tim Burton is another one of my favorite artists. Chris Grimley, Eric Powell, and a whole list of artists. But I am very passionate about art. I'm very passionate about technology, and so that is the result. That is the result right there. Sweet. Did I miss anything in the chat? If I did, please please write it again or tag me in it again, because you know I have a drawing channel and I don't tend to look at the chat very often. That's my fault. I apologize. So raid, I might do something different. I'll send that to you. I have an idea for raid, but we are getting there. There we go. Little emotes. There you go. If you're in need of emotes, send me a message. Right now, commissions are closed. I have June, July, and August are booked up. So when I open again, it should be September, October, November. I don't tend to do anything in December, but I will say that around the haunt season, I get extremely, extremely busy. But yeah, if you want something like this or need emotes, then by all means, feel free to reach out to me. We'll get you sorted. If you're new here and give me a follow, I definitely will follow you back. Make sure you check out my friends. Right now they are they're doing a watch party, Horror Night Nightmares. Make sure to check them out. If you're into horror stuff, spooky stuffs. Of course, at 9, we're going to be at Moonboy's Discord channel. I don't know if he made it publicly or not, but we're going to be heading that way. Definitely check out Moose. Check out Dicef. Check out John Lewis. SpookyShorts.tv. My channel, About 10 Art. Thank you so much for tuning in. All that good stuff. We're going to do this last one, the heart one, and then call it a night. But probably maybe either the weekend or Monday, tune in again, and we'll be working on this some more. Yes, sir. That's it. Bruce Lee said it famously. Be water. Be water, my friend. Of course, Bruce Lee was very famous for doing different styles of martial arts and basically adapting to his style what he learned from all the other styles, which is pretty smart. And so he was talking about the fluidity of life and how people should be like water. Adapt to any situation, you know. That sort of stuff is important to do. Life is ever changing. Everything is always in a constant flux. So your art style can change. What you love can change. All of that good stuff. So it's important to stay flexible. And as an artist, it's very important for me to remain flexible with my art skills. So I set up little challenges and stuff like that in my Discord channel. If you want to follow along, I'll post a link to it. Let's see. That way you land on the lobby. There you go. That's my Discord. If you want to go ahead and join that, that'll be great. I'm back. Just laid down the kiddos for bed. Yeah, I was telling everyone here that we're getting close to wrapping up for the night. I'm gonna finish this one here, this little emote, and then we're gonna have dinner, and I'll be ready to jump in and watch some movies. So I'll be over there in the Discord channel. I've been a little under the weather this week. I had a feeling I was going to get sick. I was in the gym, and there was a gentleman, older gentleman, right next to me. Like, he was in the treadmill right next to me, and he sounded, a little sick. He was coughing and stuff like that, and unfortunately got me sick as well. So, but I'm slowly recovering, I'm feeling better. And no big deal. There we are. That's the last one for the night. That's a good one. That's a good one to end on. A little love emote. So, but yeah, definitely tune in. I'll post online when I'm gonna go live again. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for chatting with me. Moose, good luck with your dietary change. I hope everything works out well. If you need any help, just let me know. I can definitely guide you on some things that could help you along in your journey. So there, yeah, good. Squared, thanks for hanging out. Dicef, thanks for hanging out. Step on Me, thanks for hanging out. You are on the list. We're gonna be working together for sure. Who am I missing? Oh, Cryptoxic, thank you for joining in. Thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, awesome, man. So thank you very much. Hopefully you catch the replay, and if not, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. So thank you very much. We'll see you next time.